out. Check 2. 4. Alright. How's this sound? Yep. This sounds like it's good to me. Alright. Just give that a moment to kind of heat up. And there we go. All right. Welcome, folks, to Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc again. Today we're going to start off Chapter 4 after we finish the class trial and convicted Celeste. So, without further ado, let's get this rolling. Leon killed Sayaka. Monokuma killed Junko. Then Leon got executed. Then Mondo killed Chihiro. And then he got executed. Hifumi killed Taka. Celeste killed Hifumi. Then she got executed. And that brings us up to now. The next morning, in the dining hall, the day after Celeste's case. So now there's only 5 of us here. Only a third of the number of people we started with.
Indeed.
Loneliness has become commonplace. That's true. Still. What did I see yesterday? I don't understand. Sakura's the mastermind spy? Can that really be true? Makoto, are you okay? No, I'm fine. I can't bring it up in front of the others. If I did that, it would just confuse everyone that much more.
Okay.
In that case, let's eat till we pass out.
Huh?
What do you mean in that case? Well, 'cause look how scary everyone looks. It's gotta be 'cause you're all fighting on empty stomachs, right? If you fill your belly, I'm sure you'll all cheer up. So, let's eat.
Okay.
Let's fry up some fish and donuts until we can't stand up.
What?
That's like deep impact style. Meteor impact. Extinction level event combination of foods.
Huh?
What? Those are both breakfast time top sellers. Still, the till we can't stand up part is a problem. After we're done, we need to go explore.
I see.
That's right. Since the class trial is over, new areas should have opened up.
It's true.
Plus, we still have alter ego. We don't have to give in to despair just yet. She's right. We have to plan ahead and think about the future.
You got it!
Yeah. Think happy thoughts, not deathy thoughts.
You know?
Like when we're gonna get out of here, right?
For serious.
When this is all over, I think I want to get reborn for serious. I mean, reborn as someone serious.
Well...
Hey, are you okay? That sounds like something someone who's about to die would say. I'm totally okay. I'm not gonna die. Why? 'Cause there aren't gonna be any more murders. Huh? What makes you so sure?
According to the spirits...
I predicted it last night. Since it revealed itself to me from the ether, there's no doubt about it.
However...
How accurate is your fortune telling anyway?
How about that?
I can usually hit 20 or 30% on a good day. That seems really low.
It's not like some occult mystery.
Well, yeah, it's not like it's ESP or whatever. Of course, I'm only gonna get it right sometimes.
The occult is bullcrap.
I told you, my fortune telling isn't like some occult thing.
So,
Fortune telling isn't a cult?
You got it all wrong.
Of course not. Clairvoyance is clairvoyance. Don't put in the same category as cattle mutilation.
Huh?
Cattle? What?
So...
He's referring to the urban legend where aliens took cows and dissect them as part of their research.
Actually,
No, you're calling it an urban legend? As a matter of fact, it's true. As a matter of fact, it's happened to me. It all happened one day when I went to go get a hamburger. It was a place I'd never seen before. They claimed their patties were 100% all beef. So I got a burger to go and headed home.
but
And before long,
the end is nigh.
the sky was filled with a mysterious, blinding light.
Some crazy beam came out of nowhere and locked onto my hamburger. And as soon as the beam touched it, the burger started floating in midair. And then, still floating there, the entire burger started coming apart. One part of it just vanished, while the rest fell back into my hand. Do you realize what that means? It means the burger wasn't 100% beef. It must have had some pork or something mixed in.
Oh, sweetheart.
Something like 70% pork and 30% beef would be my guess. You can't trick me.
So, I stormed back into the burger place and got up in the manager's grill, and they totally admitted it. It wasn't 100% beef. They totally mixed in ground pork with it.
How about that?
Now do you see? That is cattle mutilation. I kinda got lost halfway through. I can't tell if you're for the occult or against it. You stink of stupidity.
Don't be mean.
I stink. How dare you? Well, you do stink, though. That's fine. That's fine? Anyway. I hope your prediction turns out to be true. Well, at the very least, I won't murder anyone.
Yeah!
Me either. I mean, I would never.
Of course.
Me either.
Indeed.
Nor I. That goes for me too, of course. I can never kill any of my friends. I felt like those words of encouragement were helping us come together as one. After so much sacrifice and hardship, we've finally become united. But,
Well,
to be honest, I wish Byakuya and Toko were here for this too.
But...
But they're so hard to deal with. They only think about themselves. Yeah, we're better off without them, I say. That was enough to prove we were united for the time being, but within that bond hid weakness and fragility. Chapter 4, All-Star Apologies. We began our search as soon as we'd finished our breakfast in the dining hall. We had to find out what had opened, what was waiting for us. Alright, so if my recollection serves me, I actually don't remember. I wish I could remember. What exactly opened up? It wasn't that. I think I need to go to the second floor. Let's go right here. And then this is open now. Cool. And then Oh. Damn it. I go all the way around this mess. Alright. That's a shame. Let us proceed then. Up to the 4th floor. So now we have access to the 4th floor of Hope's Peak Academy. Maybe this time, find some kind of clue. No, this time I have to find it. So as I recall, we have this door. Rattle. Oh god, the door's locked. So I'll be getting in here. According to the nameplate, this is called the Data Center. But what's behind the door is a total mystery. Ooh, is this the floor? Or is it the next floor? Oh man, okay, yeah. So I don't have to worry about that yet. The usual crap. Hello, Yasu. Glad this floor got opened up and all, but there's like a ton of locked rooms up here. Thank you for your contribution to the conversation. So then, what we have left to check, we got the Chem Lab, Teacher's Lounge, Music, and Headmaster Office. Let's start with Chem Labs, this is right here. Inside the room, the smell of medicine was oppressive. So this is the Chem Lab. I hope inhaling all this stuff doesn't do permanent damage. It's a remarkable big shelf stocked with all kinds of medicine.
That's right!
Listen! Makoto, listen! Just take a deep breath and calm down and listen to me. Okay, Hina, just chill out. There's all kinds of stuff we didn't have before. Vitamins, minerals, amino acids, creatine.
Okay.
And what? They even have protein enzyme X? What's that? Hey! A high-quality protein drink. It's nothing like that cheap swill in the warehouse. It's connoisseur level. Oh, yeah? This is amazing. It's a gold mine. Oh, my prayers have finally been answered. Time to load up some more prayers then. Gold mine, huh? Seem to be lost deep in the deep friendly conversation. Need to find out what's going on with Sakura, the mastermind. I can't while she's with me.
Hey, Makoto!
Need something? No, it's nothing. Sure? Okay then.
So...
And that should be really it for this place. Not a whole lot to look at the Chem Lab, so let us move on. Oh yeah, let's detour ourselves all the way up here. Welcome to the music room. This is the music room. It's hardly even a classroom, it's more like an actual concert hall. Is this a grand piano? It seems really old, but I bet it's worth a lot of money. Of course, without someone around who can play it, it's totally useless.
Hey.
You know, you haven't told me what you think yet. What I think?
So...
About the secret room in the boys' bathroom. Well, I did find the secret room, but as soon as I started looking around, I was attacked.
What?
Attacked? By who? Well, they came from behind me. I didn't have any time to react, so I didn't see who it was. And when I came to, the mountains of files and documents were all gone. I'm sorry, I know how important those were.
That's fine.
It's okay. I already saw what I needed to in there.
And
I half suspected the mastermind might come after you. What?
because...
When I discovered the room, the mastermind must have seen me on the surveillance camera in the hallway. They must have seen me go into the boys' bathroom and not come out again. I wanted you to go and see it. I wanted to see how the mastermind would react. Essentially, I wanted to find out if the mastermind actually knew about that room.
It would seem...
But to attack you and steal everything in the room. That must mean there was some unknown clue in there that could reveal the mastermind's identity. Then, you knew I was going to get attacked?
That doesn't matter.
You can handle that kind of thing, though, right? After all, you're a boy. What does she think a boy is? Fine, I understand. Then let me ask you something else. Do you know about the note that was left in it? The note that said, you must not leave?
Just a second.
We shouldn't talk about that. Not here. Kyoko stole a quick glance at the surveillance camera.
So...
I'm looking into it. If I find out anything, I'll let you know.
Listen to me.
Is that okay? She made it sound like she was asking, but it was clear I wouldn't have any say in the matter.
So then...
So now it's your turn. Let's hear your secret. Huh? Did you think I wouldn't notice? You're hiding something.
Am I wrong?
That's...
What?
What's the matter? If you're worried about the camera, why not just write it down? Well...
Hey,
We're friends, so you should be able to trust me. Isn't that what you said before? You're right, that there shouldn't be any secrets between friends, but there's nothing worse than expressing doubt about your friend when you don't have evidence. Now, if I recall, I haven't found any conclusive evidence yet. Talk about it now, it could just make things that much worse. Friends shouldn't keep secrets, but... Sorry, I can't tell you. Not yet.
correct.
So, that's your answer.
However...
But do you think that's fair? You were happy to hear what I have to say, but now you're unwilling to share? I'm sorry, I really am.
That's fine. Goodbye.
With those as her parting words, Kyoko left me standing there alone. I think I made her mad. Alright, so then from there, we head our way over. Knock you down. Careful. Dun, dun, dun. This is the office. But of course there's no hint of any teachers that we'd normally be able to rely on. There's a flower on this. Somehow it makes things feel that much weirder. This is the only thing of particular interest. Huh? There's a picture on the floor. This picture. What? Celeste, Hifumi, and Sayaka? The smiling faces of 3 people who are dead now. A classroom without metal plates over the windows. It's exactly the same. It's just like that picture I saw before. There's no way this isn't important somehow. They're smiling the way you'd expect any normal teenager to smile. Just a normal group of high schoolers living a normal school life. I can't possibly believe they were able to smile like that in a world of despair like this. So does that mean this picture was taken before they ever came to Hope's Peak? Which would mean everyone in the picture knew each other before they got here? Including Sayaka? There's no way! Monokuma did it! It must be fake! You're fake! Monokuma popped out of nowhere and snatched the picture from my hand. A forgery plot? What are you, a middle schooler? You think the moon landing was fake too? Come on! Then you're saying this picture is real?
Hey,
If there were such thing as a Nobel Truth Prize, I'd take first, second, and fourth place.
too bad.
Actually, that's probably not true. I asked you a question. Is this picture real or is it fake? Oh, Makoto, you're so eager to split things in half, aren't you?
Hey,
But it's no use. It's just no use. If you try to split something that can't be split, you'll end up feeling like you're the one being split.
it's true.
The picture is real. No more, no less. Without another word, Monokuma disappeared. So the picture is real? It's really real? If that's true, if that's the case... Oh, I'm sure third was left out for a reason. What the reason is, I have no idea. So we have one more place to check. The nameplate on the door says Headmaster's Room. Headmaster's Room. There must be something worthwhile in there. Huh? The door's locked. Damn it! I've already taken a good look at things around here. There's a lot to think about, but for now, I should head back to the dining hall and talk to the others. Not long after I got to the dining hall, the others began to trickle in. After a few minutes... So, is this everyone?
Well then.
Okay, let's discuss what we all discovered. Yeah, good idea.
Yeah!
There was a big shelf in the chem lab on the 4th floor. It had all kinds of chemicals and stuff.
Okay.
And there was an all-star cast of nutrient additives and supplements. You should at least go take a peek. I highly recommend it. I think you and Ogre are probably the only ones interested in stuff like that. Oh, but it's not all good stuff, though. There was medicine and health stuff, but on top of that, there was also a bunch of different poisons. Poison? They were all labeled clearly, though, so it would be hard to grab one by mistake.
It's true.
Still, we better make sure we're careful down there. And we probably shouldn't tell Byakuya or Toko about the poison, right? Huh? What do you mean?
Well,
Just in case. You know what I'm trying to say.
Just in case. Yeah, I think you're right.
however,
It's Byakuya. It won't be long before he discovered it for himself. But to put something as dangerous as poison right out in the open, it's absolutely the work of a mastermind. Found a couple rooms on the 4th floor, but they were locked. The data center and the headmaster's room. Headmaster's room? That's like exactly the kind of place we'd find some clues. If we can somehow unlock the door and get inside.
But
Who cares about a stupid lock?
how about that?
Should be no problem for the world's strongest missing link to knock down one measly door. God, you're rude. What was that?
What?
No, please. Continue. Did you say I've got the nicest butt on the block? Or the curviest hips in town? Is that what you said?
What the heck?
Hell no, I didn't.
Hey,
Then what
Come
did
on
you say?
now.
Because I know you weren't talking about tearing down the door of the headmaster's room.
unbelievable.
Knocking down your headmaster's door. What kind of war on education are you trying to start here?
Your teacher had
That's
such
my
faith in
room, you know?
And this
It
how you
is
repay
now,
me?
anyway.
With betrayal?
And you're thinking of busting it down? You seriously don't want to piss me off. Do you have any idea how much bacteria lives on a single bear claw? I was just kidding. Please don't get mad.
Damn it!
I'm not mad.
What?
You're totally mad!
This is kind
I was
of
hoping they wouldn't have to add a rule for this, but if you're gonna go around having those thoughts, I have no choice but to add to the school regulations.
too bad.
Breaking down a locked door is prohibited. There, that's the rule now, you jerks. Is he gone? Oh man, I was scared for my life. I was sure he was gonna kill me for serious.
Well,
But if he would go out of his way to make up a rule like that, there's no doubt that something important must be hidden in the headmaster's room. But now that it's a rule, there's nothing we can do. Metal sheets had been attached to all the windows on the 4th floor. None of them budged an inch.
In other words,
Just like everywhere else. Escape from the 4th floor seems unlikely. That was to be expected, though. Kyoko? She's ignoring me.
so,
Hey, Makoto? Does Kyoko seem upset to you?
That's right.
She is, isn't she? She's totally mad! Yeah, looks like it.
What's your deal?
But it's your fault, isn't it? You must have done something to her. This is bad. So, has everyone said what they need to say? I think so.
For serious?
But it looks like nobody found any clues at all. Let alone a way out of here. I haven't been this depressed since my house burned to the ground. Someone do something to cheer me up. Can I say something?
How about that?
It's because my dad was smoking in bed. No. I have something I'd like to report. So, you guys all remember, right? You remember when I found that picture up on the 3rd floor the other day?
perhaps.
You mean the one that showed Mondo, Chihiro, and Leon all together, right?
Huh?
Yeah, I remember. What about it? Well, I found another one. Another picture almost just like that one.
Huh?
Another one? But this time the picture was of Celeste, Hifumi, and Sayaka.
Huh?
Huh? And they were all smiling. And the classroom in the picture didn't have any metal covering on the windows. So the picture of Mondo, Chihiro, and Leon wasn't the only one. Now you found one that had Celeste, Hifumi, and Sayaka?
But
But how can that...
Conspiracy!
Monokuma must have faked it! But if the picture is real, then everyone who was in it, there would have to be some kind of hidden connection there, don't you think? Some deeper truth that we just don't understand.
What?
Can't be! It's a fake! But Monokuma said it was real. I know he could just write that off. We could just write that off as a lie, but...
so then,
Then you trust Monokuma's words over the people who have died? Huh?
because
That's what you're saying, isn't it? No, that's not it. I'm shocked. You told everyone how we should believe in our friends, but you refused to do the same. That's not... What's going on, Kyoko? Why are you getting so emotional? I don't understand why she's so angry.
Hey, come on.
Come on, guys. Stop fighting, or all your good luck is gonna float away. Anyway, Makoto, you're thinking about it too much. There's no way Monokuma didn't fake that picture.
Of course.
He's just trying to confuse us. You shouldn't listen to anything Monokuma has to say. You might be right, but still. Are you still so conflicted?
What?
It looks like you guys have stopped playing nice. Byakuya! You all have the same sunken look on your faces. You were all so ugly before. You shouldn't let them sink any lower. When I look at you, it makes me think of a frog sinking into a pile of manure.
You know?
Sorry.
just a second.
Why are you apologizing?
What the heck?
Leave us alone. You're not part of this. That's right. That's true enough. Your problems aren't mine. We are, and always will be, completely separate. So whatever is causing your faces to turn so ugly has absolutely nothing to do with me. And if I happen to discover a vital clue, it wouldn't concern you in the slightest. Huh? Did he finally just say something useful?
Hey,
Byakuya, what have you been up to?
That's fine.
I don't mind telling you. Perhaps forcing your lazy brains to get to work might do you some good.
Such ignorance.
I was in the bath. What else would you like to know? Today's laundry numbers. He was taking a bath? Is he saying he's been talking to Alter Ego? Did he tell him something?
it would seem...
Maybe we should all go take a bath. Ah, good idea. A mixed bath?
Okay.
Mixed bath! If Alter Ego really did tell him something, I wonder what it could have been. Let's find out. Waste no time, shall we? Oh, hey, Toko. When I got to the dressing... Toko was sitting alone on the bench, with a laptop in front of her. Toko, did you decide to come here, what Alter Ego has to say too?
What's your problem?
I already heard it with Master. Master. You don't have to keep saying it. Anyway, so what are you doing right now? Shut up. Stop bothering me.
How about that?
Get out of the way! We have to talk to Alter Ego.
Well,
No, I made Master a promise. A promise? Master told me to wait here, so that's what I'm doing.
huh?
What are you, his dog? That's what Master wants. I'd do anything he asks. You just love being mistreated. Well, fine. If you really want me gone, by all means.
What?
Hey guys! What's going on? We'd like you to move. Sure thing! Just kneel before me and beg.
What?
First a mega masochist and now a super sadist. Toko, seriously? I'm asking you nicely to let us use the laptop.
What? You SOB!
Didn't you hear what I said? I told you to kneel and beg!
How about that?
Come on, Makoto, give her the all 1-2 combo. 1, drop to your knees. 2, beseech. Why are you acting like you're not part of this? I was so desperate as I felt. I did kneel down in front of her and I said, please, I'm begging you. Will you please let us use the laptop?
I'm
Such
on
an
fire!
ultra miraculous feeling of happiness. Oh, my anger at Master for abusing me is evaporating. So even you realize it's abuse.
Hey,
That should be enough, right? Hurry up and let us talk to Alter Ego. Okay!
You really came.
Everyone, come closer. I already told Byakuya, but I was finally able to crack open all the files that were on this laptop. Sorry to have kept you all waiting.
correct.
Just what I thought.
I see.
Finally, the time has come.
Um...
I'm starting to get kind of nervous. I felt the same way. Resting on the keyboard, my hands started to shake.
Just a second.
Move. A single word was like a sharpened blade. Wounded, I moved to let her take over.
So then,
Here we go. Kyoko began typing, the words appearing as fast as I could read them. Can you tell us what you found out?
Leave it to me.
Sure, I analyzed the files and extracted all the useful information I could find. And one particularly important fact I discovered was that a certain plan had been put into effect here to isolate the students of Hope's Peak Academy and create a communal life for them. That was the stated goal of the plan, but it was meant to be more than just a normal school life. The students were intended to live out the rest of their lives here.
I see.
It's exactly like the situation we found ourselves in.
Hey,
It's quite unthinkable, isn't it? And what's more, the one who came up with the plan was none other than administrators of Hope's Peak Academy themselves.
Huh?
What? Hold on! The reason we've been imprisoned here? It wasn't the work of some psycho freak or criminal organization or whatever?
No way!
It was the school itself? That doesn't make any sense! Why would they do that?
just a second.
I don't think Alter Ego is finished. Perhaps we should hear the rest.
that's right.
It seems the reason they devised this plan was because of what happened 1 year ago. This is how they described that event. They said it was the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history.
Huh?
What does that even mean?
What?
Yeah, what kind of name is that for something?
You see,
Otherwise known as the tragedy. It was apparently some sort of devastating occurrence. Because of the tragedy,
well,
Hope's Peak Academy was forced to discontinue its role as a school and close down.
I see.
You see, things are finally starting to make sense. What this means is, 1 year ago, this tragedy took place. And whatever it was, it forced Hope's Peak Academy to shut down. From there, they decided to use the school as a kind of staging ground.
That's right.
They planned to sequester the students here, where they would live out the rest of their lives.
So,
But why would the Hope's Peak administrators want to shut everyone in like that?
Hey,
And what could this tragic event have possibly been? In a flash, Kyoko had typed their questions in the computer, and the answer we got was,
sorry.
I don't know. If that information was ever on this computer, it's gone now. I'm totally useless. I'm sorry. And that's all he said.
What?
Then, is that really the end? We get halfway through the answer and that's it?
Indeed.
It appears so. Disappointing.
Wait,
Oh, wait!
so,
There's one thing I forgot to mention. I think it might be important. I believe it has to do with the mastermind. The mastermind! Kyoku's fingers moved even faster than they had so far. Did you figure out the mastermind's identity?
sorry.
No, that I still don't know, but I did find a clue, I think. The one leading the Hope's Peak staff, the one who finalized the plan to isolate you, was the Hope's Peak headmaster. So that same person may very well be the mastermind who planned this out. According to files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. Seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in the school right now.
The headmaster?
The headmaster is here in the school?
okay.
Then that's gotta be the mastermind. I mean, Monokuma's been calling himself the headmaster, right?
perhaps.
Which makes the real headmaster that much more suspicious.
For serious?
But if we break down the door to his room, we're dead, right? So, what are we supposed to do? I'll find a way. Huh? No matter what it takes, I will find the head.
No matter what?
No matter the cost.
So,
Kyoko, what's going on?
I
Can't explain why. I know I have to find him. Yo! Hey dude, welcome. She has to? Kyoko, what's going on with you? When she heard about the headmaster, her reaction was almost violent.
So then,
We should see if Alter Ego has any more information. That seemed to be her attempt to regain her composure. She started typing again. Did you learn anything else?
Sorry.
Sorry, that's everything I found. All the information on this laptop seemed to be pretty old, so that's all I can do for
Sorry.
you. Really sorry. Then it really is all over.
hey,
Wait, Alter Ego seems to have more to say. Well, welcome back. Hope it wasn't too much. Wait, Alter Ego still percent.
So,
Well, it's kind of a different topic, but I was wondering about something. Haven't seen Celeste, Hifumi, or Taka since yesterday. A heavy silence fell across the room. The only sound was the flat, precise clicking of keys as Kyoko typed. They're all dead. What? I see. Certainly I knew that was a possibility, but
okay then.
it really happened.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry. There's no point in me getting depressed over things I can't do anything about.
anyway,
Well then, I guess that's it. That's it. A simple phrase that held so much meaning. She began typing again. Done your job. Thank you.
I see.
I'm done? Guess I am, huh?
Okay then.
Then maybe I'll take a little rest. Kinda tired. Goodbye, everyone. See you later. With that, the laptop enters sleep mode.
I see.
So, Alter Ego did everything he could.
Indeed.
We won't have to talk to him all that much anymore.
But
I kind of feel sorry for him.
But
Feel sorry? But he's just a computer program, right?
well,
I know, but still, he did everything he could for us, you know? I mean, yeah, it did. But that's what a normal computer program is designed to do. You don't tell a computer good job every time you shut it down, do you? Well, no. But when we talk to our alter ego, I guess just I didn't see it that way. I know what you mean. I feel the same way.
hey,
Hey, come on. It's just a program. You can tell the difference between a program and a friend, right? But you know, what's the difference between us and that program, really? Huh? I started thinking about how you would differentiate a person and an AI. Alter Ego isn't human, I know that. It's just a program running on a computer. But at the same time, I couldn't help but think of him as our friend.
that's right.
Yeah, he's no different from us. He's still our friend. Yeah, I think maybe I understand where you're coming from. Then there's no problem calling him a friend. After all, more friends the merrier, right?
how about that?
Check this out. Friendship has no survival value. Instead, it gives us value to survival.
So,
So anyway,
What?
don't say so anyway that. It's this totally smart and cool thing that I quoted from I don't remember where.
hey,
Anyway, there's nothing more Alter Ego can do to help us. As such, his role in this is over. Am I wrong about that? No, but...
just a second.
And frankly, I question the ease with which you decide who is and isn't your friend. Do you really mean that?
Wait.
That story's gotten off track. We should go over what Alter Ego has said one more time. Yeah, good idea. What was the Hope's Peak staff thinking?
What?
Why are they making us kill each other? Alter Ego said that what happened 1 year ago is what started everything.
Well,
Yeah, he said it was the biggest, most awful, most hopeless event in human history, right? Must have been a huge instant, whatever it was. But did something like that really happen a year ago? I don't remember anything happening that you could describe that way. What about you guys? I don't really watch the news, so...
I'm sorry.
Sorry, nothing comes to mind.
Anyway,
The event that led to the closing of Hope's Peak.
at the very least,
Nothing else. It must have had some kind of connection to the school.
What?
Maybe all the students here were killed or something.
However,
That kind of catastrophe would have been all over the news. At least one of us would remember that.
could it be?
Then maybe they covered it up. That would explain why none of us knew that the school had been shut down.
I see.
Totally covering up something like that. I suppose it's not totally impossible.
What the heck?
What's wrong with our government? Our taxes pay their salaries. They should be handling stuff like that.
anyway,
Fair enough. Maybe, but right now there's only one path open to us.
so,
We have to find the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy.
correct.
We have to find him and make him tell us everything.
No matter what,
As long as we can get our hands on him. Kyoko. When she said headmaster, I got that feeling again.
Well,
But even that is a problem, not so easily solved. Yeah, you're right.
so then,
Well, our business is done here. So for now, we should get out of here.
Oh
yeah, good idea.
Yep.
Then I... Huh? Is it really that dusty? Wait, I mean... oh, no, I'm not waiting anymore. I'm not guarding it. Bianca's gonna be so mad at me.
whew,
Let's avoid getting involved any further.
Good
call. But as we left the dressing room, someone was there waiting for us.
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
Heart is pounding away. It's pounding with anger. You're not still mad about that whole breaking the headmaster's room thing, are you? Oh, that little matter doesn't even matter that little. I'm just a little jealous of you guys enjoying an indecent mixed bath, but that doesn't matter either. It's building. It's really building. My heart's about to boil over with rage.
Please!
Don't get so hangry. Here, let me help center your chakra. Etch this on the walls of your brain, okay? When you do something to me, I do it right back. Eye for an eye, a fang for a fang. Huh? Fang for a fang. Be careful, you just chanted the incantation of devastation. No, it was just a saying. Oh, I see. What's he talking about? Bing bong.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m.
That big next
As such, it is officially
a body has been
nighttime.
discovered.
Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited.
I don't know what that is, bud.
Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bug bite.
Correct.
So, it's nighttime.
Hey,
What does everyone want to do? Celeste was the one who suggested her nighttime rule, but she's gone now. I think we should still avoid being out at nighttime. I don't know, or I know it'll make me feel better that way. I agree.
it's true.
Very well, then. In that case, time for bed. So, everyone headed back to their rooms. Monokuma's parting words left me feeling anxious the rest of the night. Once I was back in my room, I got lost in thought. What we'd learned from Alter Ego kept on spinning around and around in my mind. The administrators of Hope's Peak had planned all of this. They did it because of the tragedy, which had happened a year before. And apparently the headmaster is the one behind it all, the mastermind. All these mysteries make me worried, but I still have to try to unravel them bit by bit. I'm sure the road will be long and tough, but I don't have any other choice. Look at that Monokuma Theater! Let's talk a bit about where I was before I became a bear. At first, I was at a total loss. I just had no idea what I should become. A lady in our tech support department suggested I tried being a shrimp. She was like, oh, the company's been trying to push for this forever. It's a really incredible offer. But as she laid out all the deals, she turned out it wasn't a tiger prawn like I'd hoped, but a little popcorn shrimp. That's totally tiny. Would have been the world's smallest mascot. I like eating shrimp. I didn't want to be the one myself. Plus, someone might come along and step on me. So then, Lady totally started laughing at me. She was like, you think we can do a tiger prawn on our budget? So ultimately, I decided to become a bear instead.
And that's the secret origin story of Monokuma.
Thanks, Monokuma.
Good morning, everyone. It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine.
My dude, the things that you're typing into the chat make no sense.
Get ready to greet another beautiful day.
First things first, I need to head to the dining hall. I suspect that you're talking to the people in the group call, but I don't know for sure. Oh, hey, Byakuya.
What do you want? That's enough. What?
Yay, waste our time. Oh shit! Ha! Oh, that's fucking wild. I didn't know that it turns into goddamn text format. Oh man, that's fucked up. They literally just fucking write themselves out. I didn't know that Twitch fucked up that way. Yeah, I can fucking see it on the actual, like, Twitch page, the shit you put in, but, oh man. I just discovering this. Yeah, your little normal yellow emote face shows up just fine, but all the fucking actual Twitch emotes don't. Oh, that's crazy. That's fucking funny. It just turns what you're fucking putting out into absolute nonsense on the goddamn PlayStation. Ooh, I love it. Yeah, I can see it. I can actually see it on the desktop version. But man. Oh, I love it. So I entered the dining hall. The first thing I saw was her. What are you staring at? Oh, Toko.
What's your problem?
What, you think your eyes will rot just by looking at me? Fine, don't look at me. I think he's just surprised to see you at the breakfast meeting is all. Indeed. It's been quite a while since you joined us. Yeah, what made you change your mind? Byakuya said he likes girls to have some meat on their bones, so I'm gonna start eating. I'm gonna force it down in my stomach. I'm gonna eat till I drop.
Okay.
I refuse to lose.
Hina.
I wouldn't do that if I were you. Well, other than that, looks like Kyoko isn't here.
You know?
Oh, she said she'd come by later. Later?
You know?
Yeah, after you leave. She's not even trying to hide it anymore. I know I said she wanted to show some backbone, but you didn't need to show her that much. Not the game, wasn't following the bear's story. Monokuma hasn't made it particularly clear yet what he's upset about. It's clear that somebody slighted him somehow, and he's pissed about it, which is why he got on everybody's case once they exited the bathhouse. But we still have yet to discover exactly what that is, so that'll come into play a bit later.
Just a second.
You're dirty, Makoto. Dirty. President Dirty of Dirtlandia. You don't understand.
Just the worst.
You're the type who takes the stairs of love 3 steps at a time, aren't you? I'm telling you, it's not like that. Shut up already, Hina. You've been running your filthy mouth like that all morning.
Huh?
Filthy? Me? Don't make me repeat myself.
Huh?
I'm not filthy. It's no use denying it. We can all see how disgusting you are.
Huh?
Shut up. you and that lusty body of yours. Night after night, you go out for your illicit club meetings. Hey, knock it off! I can't deal with dirty stuff like that. Your midnight extracurricular activities only put us in even more danger.
Please!
Yeah, I don't know about the hangout call, unfortunately. You'd like me to stop, wouldn't you? Your sweaty hands gripping the big, fat, chalked tight. Going for all that extra credit. Your screams are like the screech of a violated blackboard. And it's amazing. Indecent ideas are coming to me one after another.
Bastard!
So, would you rather have your black eye on the left or the right? Sorry.
Hey, come on.
Let's leave Choco alone. She's got a little funny from all her pent-up frustration.
You know?
Anyway, you and Kyoko need to make up already, you know? Yeah, I know. I mean, of course I want things to get better as soon as possible. But with everything that's been going on, I haven't had a chance to talk to her about what I saw. Before anything, I need to talk to Sakura about it. Hitmaster. Oh man, I forgot about that. She just wants to watch Master get his shit pushed in for no good reason. Oh yeah? Yeah, I hope he's heading out or he's hanging out okay. I brought up a thing just to see like what the friends list is. He still no, he's not playing Detroit anymore, so maybe he'll check it back in just a little bit. I'm assuming so anyway. Well, hopefully anyway. I don't know for sure. Cheer up, man. It's not big deal if a girl doesn't like you. It's better than having one sue you, like I did. Jeez, Hiro, you've lived a pretty brutal life.
Huh?
I feel dizzy. I seriously can't handle dirty stuff like that. Like Hina had an unexpected weakness. Sakura? What is it? Can you make some time later? I was hoping I could talk to you. Now that Kyoko's dumped him, Makoto's trying to win Sakura's heart! Are you in heat, Makoto? Don't care who they are, as long as they've got the right equipment.
Just the worst.
Watch out, Sakura! Makoto's transformed into a wild beast! Prime Minister Wild Beast of Beastopia! Why is this happening to me?
Well,
Can our talk wait till tomorrow? I'd like to get some rest today. For some reason, I've been feeling worn down these last few days. Huh? Are you sick? Did you get hurt? No, nothing serious. I've just had some minor aches and pains. Is that? It must be because of that battle. Oh, it was his sister playing Detroit. That makes sense. I was gonna be surprised if Ben was playing Detroit. And I was gonna confront him about it. Probably rail on him a little bit. Now I don't have to. It must be pretty bad if you have to go rest. Are you sure you're okay? I'm sure a protein shake and some sleep will get me back on my feet. Yeah, I've got the rest of my drawing to do today once I finish with the stream. I also have to go back to work at like 7, so I'll be checking out around then, hopefully coming back and getting back on if there's time.
You got it.
That's true. Protein is good for all kinds of stuff.
Hey.
You guys, like, worship protein. It's like you're god or something.
Okay.
Makoto! I don't know what it is you want to talk to Sakura about, but save it till tomorrow. She's in pain. Yeah, I got it.
I'm sorry.
You know?
Well, for now, let's eat. Eat? I'm kind of nervous. Huh? How come?
What's your
I
problem?
don't usually eat in front of other people. Ever since I was a kid, I eat by myself.
What the heck?
What about your family? Well, yeah, I used to live with my dad, my mom, and my mom. Huh? You had 2 moms? What? That's just how things were. It's like a serious issue. Just let it go. You're asking for trouble getting involved with her more than you have to. How dare you speak to me with that disgusting mouth of yours? Stop saying stuff like that! Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and eat. If I don't, Kyoko will never show up. Pretty miserable situation, man. I scarfed down breakfast as fast as I could and immediately headed back to my room. I'll have to wait till tomorrow to confront Sakura about what I saw. But in a way, I'm kind of relieved. It takes a lot of courage to stand face to face with Sakura and accuse her of something. Free time! I have no time for free time. Dog loves you. He wants your attention. He's trying to get in your face. He's like, Mom, I'm the only animal that needs crossing.
Don't cross me.
Don't cross me, Mama. Unless you're gonna cross your hand over me, over my fur. Pet me. Pet me, pet me, pet me. Doofus dog. Don't you try to bite me, you little August. Jackass. Don't... August. Get my hand... Why are you just... You're just staring at me. Stop it. Boy. Stop No. Rude. Rude, jackass little dog. Motherfucker biting my hand. Like you crossed the wrong animal. All right, there we go.
Attention! Attention!
Apparently being in his vicinity.
Please gather in the gym as soon as you possibly can.
Jim!
Quickly, 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 quickly!
Haiku, 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 haiku! Nyek, 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 nyek. Nyek, nyek, Chelsea. Nyek, nyek, nyek. Apparently that's a carryover from the dub of the anime. That's how they decided to do it. Apparently it's not the best, but it carries over really well for like the Sayaka. For like being played, or like that laugh going on during Sayaka's like little breakdown. It just kind of makes the anime worth like maybe giving a little attention, who knows. Maybe try that out once we're done with 3. Hello, Sakura.
Huh.
You're the last one. Everyone else is already inside. Aren't you gonna go in?
However,
I have a bad feeling about this.
More than just a feeling, probably. Monokuma did call us all together after all. Sakura?
well then.
Makoto, if something happens to me, Hina.
Huh?
I'm sorry.
No, never mind.
So then.
Who would ever believe in someone who doesn't believe in themselves?
Sakura? Oh, goodness. Everyone must have heard the announcement, and once we were all gathered at the gym, it began. Bong, 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 bong. Boing.
Well?
Okay, let's get the show on the road.
You're about to give us your next motive presentation, aren't you?
That's right.
You got us all together to present another motive, right? Is he right?
Huh?
We have to go through this again? No, not again. I can't take it anymore.
I see.
I'm impressed by your level of dismay. You finally see just how low on the totem pole of life you really are. No, 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 no. No, 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 no!
That's not it at all. We're not here to talk about motive.
Today, I'm feeling
Gathered
black.
you all here so that I could get rid of my grudge.
Your grudge?
Why?
We have a grudge against you, of course, but I don't recall you ever having a grudge against us.
I told you yesterday, didn't I? An eye for an eye, a fang for a fang.
Stop beating up around the bush. Just tell us what you're talking about.
Well, Byakuya, you've already told everyone how one of you might be working as a spy for me, right?
Come on.
Yeah, so what about it?
In other words,
Well, today I'd like to tell you about that spy.
What?
hey,
So guess what? The spy is actually Sakura Ogami.
He said it so openly. It made it sound like it wasn't that big of a deal. Even though he just revealed a huge secret. What? What did you just say? He said spy. He's Sakura.
What is this?
What are you talking about?
You're a liar!
There's no way Sakura's a spy. Right, Sakura?
Huh?
Sakura?
And I might just make Sakura fulfill the promise she made sometime soon. And if she doesn't, I can't be responsible for what might happen to that hostage of mine. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. What you guys choose to do with that information is up to you.
thrills, chills,
Roast her, boil her,
thrills.
kill her, don't kill her, whatever.
I can't wait! I can't wait!
Either way, I can't wait.
And just like that, he was gone. Finally, I understood what he had been talking about. An eye for an eye, a fang for a fang. Yeah, I know. It's always rough. In other words, this would be a whole much hyper game to, or hyper game to play, like, actually in person, because the reactions would be better, the tension would be better. It's easier to play this kind of narrative game for a live audience that isn't over a stream. Betrayal would be met with betrayal.
Huh? What the heck?
So, what does this mean?
What?
Is it true? Has Ogre really been spying on us with a mastermind?
What are you saying?
What are you saying? There's no way! But that is what the stuffed animal said, right?
Wrong! You're wrong!
Wrong! There's just no way!
Hey,
Sakura, if he's wrong, all you have to do is tell us.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry I didn't tell you earlier.
what?
Oh no!
Then he was being serious for serious! Ogre's been working for the mastermind?
I'm sorry.
So you've been lying to us all this time?
Huh?
It's not true. Sakura was probably being controlled. There's gotta be some reason. She didn't have a choice. She was just forced to do it. Yeah, I'm sure he knows right. The mastermind probably threatened her somehow, and Sakura had no choice but to do what she was told. What? You're talking like you knew that for a fact, because I do know it for a fact, because I saw it. I saw Sakura and Monokuma fight, and that's where I heard it. Monokuma mentioned a hostage a second ago, right? And during their fight I heard Sakura say she decided to fight against the Mastermind.
I see.
You saw all that. The Mastermind took a hostage, so you were forced to swear loyalty to them, right? But in the end, you made up your mind to betray the Mastermind.
What?
Which means Sakura isn't our enemy. She's a friend who we can trust without question. Is that it? Ridiculous. Do you live in some sort of alternate reality fairy tale?
Not possible.
She was the Mastermind's tool. You absolutely cannot trust someone like that.
Impossible.
He's right. We can't just believe whatever she says now. How can we even be sure she really did betray the Mastermind? Maybe this is a double bluff, and she's still doing exactly what the Mastermind wants.
What are you saying?
Sakura would never do that! Okay then, Sakura. If you really have cut ties with the Mastermind, tell us who you really are. Well,
I'm sorry.
sorry, I can't. Even I don't know that. Or who they really are, huh?
What?
That's true. You don't know. That just makes you all the more suspicious.
Please!
She's telling the truth. You have to believe her.
Don't make me repeat
Shut
myself.
up. I'm not finished questioning her.
Come on.
Next question. What's this about promise? What did the Mastermind order you to do? I was told to kill one of my friends. It suddenly felt like the temperature in the room had dropped 20 degrees. The weight of those words.
I see.
I see. So even now, you've taken aim on our lives.
Wrong! You're wrong!
I'm telling you, Sakura would never do that! You don't have to yell. We can hear you just fine. Don't you have an inside voice?
That's terrible!
It's because you're not listening to me.
Wait.
Stop. You don't have to defend me anymore. I have to take full responsibility for this.
However,
How do you intend to do that? By destroying the Mastermind. What?
I'm
going to challenge them. Even if it means we both go down, I will defeat them.
I'm sorry.
That is how I intend to take responsibility. Hold on. What do you mean, if you both go down?
Hina.
I'm sorry I didn't tell you about this. What?
I'm sorry.
I didn't know what to do. I went back and forth about confiding you again and again.
Well,
But I was scared. I thought if I told you, you might think less of me.
But...
Sakura.
I'm sorry.
Sakura turned away from us and left the gym. And then...
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Well, it's nighttime. We should all go to bed.
No way!
Hold on! This whole thing with Sakura is...
Don't make me repeat myself.
over. She's our enemy. There's nothing more to discuss.
That's terrible!
No, Sakura is not our enemy!
Why?
Why doesn't anyone understand her?
What?
What is it you think you understand? You didn't even know who she really was.
What is this?
That's...
calm down.
Let it go for now, Hina. Talking about it isn't going to help anything.
Why?
But...
Anyway,
go to your room, cool down, and we can continue this discussion tomorrow. It was the worst. The mood at the end of the night was just the worst. Being in such an awful mood. We were honestly glad the day was over. Sakura is the spy. She's the traitor. Byakuya said Sakura's the enemy. But he's wrong. She's not my enemy. She's my friend, without a doubt. But what can I do? What can I do to make everyone believe in Sakura? How?
As long as you're human, there will always come a point where you wish you could do things differently. Even a baseball player in the major leagues, even a soccer player touring Europe, even a famous singer who started her career as a backup dancer on a sketch comedy show. She makes a brilliant debut, but instead of going for more, she marries some third-rate actor and retires. Every human has regret, has things they'd like to go back and change.
But I don't, 'cause I'm a bear!
Good morning, everyone! It is now 7 a.m., and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine! Get ready to greet another beautiful day!
Yes, a beautiful day, everyone! A fun-filled morning. I'm worried about Sakura. I need to hurry up and get to the dining hall. Oh, I fully believe that. Makoto, you okay? Huh? What do you mean? You were late, so we were worried about you. What a dullard. Toko, Byakuya, what are you doing here?
What the heck?
They're taking refuge here. Refuge?
Such ignorance.
Don't make that stupid face. We have to protect ourselves against the Mastermind's tool. The Masterminds? Are you talking about Sakura? That's when I finally noticed. The only one that wasn't at the dining hall was Sakura. Huh? Where is Sakura?
Stop talking.
All I know is if she were here, I wouldn't be. The only reason I went out of my way to join the rest of you was as a safeguard against that threat. Threat?
What is this?
Why do you hate her so much?
Naturally.
Isn't it obvious? Because this makes things unfair. Unfair? The game should be fair to all players. The existence of a spy for the Mastermind upsets that balance.
What the heck?
That's a stupid reason.
What did you say?
Stupid. This is a life or death game, is it not?
That's terrible!
It is stupid! You're a stupid idiot!
Hey,
Before you get too far into your argument, maybe you should stop and think things through. Why did the Mastermind reveal that Sakura was the spy to us?
What the heck?
They were getting revenge on her, right? Like Monoko said, an eye for an eye.
however,
That may be part of it, but it's not the whole picture. Revealing that fact was also meant to serve as the next motive the Mastermind wanted to give us. The chaos and confusion born from suspicion, the hatred.
in other words,
In other words, this right here, the fighting, the bickering, is the trap the Mastermind laid for us. In other words, this right here, yeah, here we go. Yeah, of course she plays in Persona. I'm not surprised by that at all. Knowing that, will you still stand there and argue like children?
But...
That's not what I'm trying to do. It's just... I mean, how can I get you guys to believe in Sakura again? If she really can beat the Mastermind like she said, that'd go a long way in my mind.
What are you saying?
Idiot! You'd really ask her to do something so dangerous? What if something terrible happens to her?
Interesting.
It wouldn't matter.
Huh?
What? If Sakura were to die, that's one less person for the Mastermind to control. I have no problem with that. Hold on! Byakuya! In fact, if she did die, that would settle this entire issue, wouldn't it? It would put the whole problem to rest. And there it is.
What the hell?
You disgust me! You're a monster! To say something like that, it should have been you. You should have been the one to die!
And I am currently playing Among Us, the video game. Before Among Us was ever a thing.
Interesting.
Then, are you planning to take care of that yourself? Go ahead, try it if you dare. That's how it works here, after all.
What is this?
You think I can't do it? Hina, calm down.
That's right.
This is exactly what the Mastermind wants, and it's exactly what Sakura doesn't want. What's wrong? Lost your nerve? I'm leaving. I'll be in my room. Trembling with anger, Hina ran off. No, not in space. That stupid cow! How dare she? She should die 1,000 deaths, no 1,000,000! So, she was just another hysterical little girl, hardly worth my attention.
Just a second.
It's what other people call having feelings, Byakuya. All you can do is mock them for it. What's wrong with that?
Hey.
A friendly word of warning. Someday that attitude is going to come back and bite. Hard.
I don't have time to play with you.
And I will happily elude its attempts. So, you know, how about we, eat? Or maybe now's not a good time.
You know?
Without a word, each of us left the dining hall. But we headed back to our rooms one by one. Actually, that's pretty much why I called this current stream Trigger Happy Among Us. Because we were going to have Sakura outed as a spy in this one. Especially since I've gotten really into watching people play that game, because it's fucking so entertaining. This is no time for free time, Makoto. Oh my god. This is like the worst time for free time. You don't have time! There's no time! This is a dire situation! Sakura sus, Byakuya sus. That's why fucking Ben was on here before, calling Byakuya sus during like all the class trial shit.
Byakuya kind of makes a life out of being sus.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime.
Black and white bear sus.
Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited.
Monokuma was not an imposter.
Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Leon was not an imposter. Mondo was not the imposter. Celeste was not the imposter. Oh no. It's just one long narrative game of it. Oh man, Byakuya is just an absolute joy. So wonderful. He's such a dickhead. It's in a trouble mode. I just hope nothing happens tonight. Like, I only got to read, like, a brief thing. I'm not even gonna read this crap. I fucking hate Monokuma Theater so much. Reading the, like, Danganronpa Togami novel, like, first chapter summary. That shit is just wild. He's always an asshole for no good reason. it's so entertaining. It's entertaining how that entire book plays out basically like a comedy, with Byakuya as the center and mostly the butt of the joke. That man is such a stupid joy. Jesus Christ. Go on and on about Crab and Monkey. I fucking hate Monokuma Theater so much.
Good morning, everyone! It is now get ready to greet...
Rise and shine. Are you ready? Better go to the dining hall and talk to the others about it one more time. Yes, I don't know why I was about to say no. Jesus Christ. I forgot about that goddamn text block so much. Was that someone screaming? That wasn't me trying to read that. That was just me reacting for some reason to voiceless text. I think that the Crab and Monkey was like, when he's talking about it, I don't know if it was a proverb or a story. I feel like it was a story. Makoto, we've got a big problem, man! What's wrong? Look! Hiro's finger shook as he pointed.
Hina! Are you okay? What happened?
She killed her.
What?
Genocide Jill killed Hina!
Dude. Yasu, I swear to God.
You gotta be kidding!
No, she's not dead. Open your eyes! No way she's dead.
Why? What happened? Well, Toko and Hina just all of a sudden they were yelling and then they knocked the pepper off the table. And that led to a sneeze.
You SOB!
Her giant balloons are a little too perfect, aren't they? I might be flat, but at least mine are real. And look at my shapely collarbone. Doesn't it just totally set you on fire?
Totally
In a way,
not
you
adorable.
totally non-adorable boys. Just get her out of my sight, okay? Or else...
My beautiful
I'll start cutting, and cutting, and cutting, and indulging myself. Who knows how long?
Okay then, let's get Hina to the nurse's office. Come on, Hiro, help me! Sure thing!
Wee-oo, wee-oo.
Whoop whoop, let's send to the police. So Jack's abrasive laugh chases us out of the room as we carried Hina away. Wee woo. Wee woo. Genocide Jack is just Patrick's dog. By the time I finished taking care of Hina's injury at the nurse's office, she seemed to have finally regained her composure.
Sorry.
Thank you. Are you sure you're feeling better? Yeah, it really was just a scratch. Still, that was super close. If I hadn't yelled out, you'd be dead right now. It's all thanks to me, you know. Boy, I fucking hate you.
Yes, well, 1,000 thanks to you, sir.
So sarcastic. That just makes you sound even more hostile. So it's, she calls herself Genocide Jill. As, like, in a sort of Jack and Jill joke sense. But the world at large, and even kind of her later, in, like, the games, she calls herself Genocide Jack, and the world calls her Genocide Jack. So that's who she is. I think they renamed her Jill in, like, this, but every other game or mention of her I can think of has referred to her as Jack. Just got into a fight. I lost my temper, and I flew off the handle. Let me guess, the fight was because of Sakura?
But...
At first I tried to just ignore it. If you let jerk buttholes get to you all the time, you'll never have time left to live your life. she wouldn't let it go, so I just...
What the heck?
Oh, dope! Cool. I'll go ahead and put it since he's gonna have to join anyway, so having the link will just be useful, I'm sure. Just make sure he can be part of this too.
Serious?
A dozen punches isn't really without thinking. When things got out of hand, Genocide Jack got let loose, right?
Sorry.
It's my own fault, but I just couldn't take it anymore. Because she was saying all the terrible things about my friend, you know? Before I knew it, his eyes started welling up with tears. And just as the tears were on the brink of spilling over, the door to the nurse's office burst open. I thought the door was going to fly off the hinges. And there she stood before us.
Hina.
Huh?
Sakura! You're hurt. What happened?
Huh?
Oh, no, nothing. It's not a big deal.
Hey!
Makoto, hero, what's the meaning of this?
It wasn't me. It was Genocide Chill. It's all that demented murderous fiend's fault.
Damn.
To hurt Hina. Damn you. Leave me alone, but hurt her. What is this?
How dare you!
What is this?
Okay, really? It's just a scratch.
No forgiveness!
Forgivable.
I can't forgive this!
Hero, if you want to hate someone, hate me. If you want to hurt someone, hurt me.
What?
I don't hate you exactly.
I can't forgive this!
Why?
Somebody save me! Hiro nearly tripped over himself as he ran screaming out of the nurse's office. But just a second later...
Hey.
What's going on? What's all this noise about? Kyoko stood in the doorway of the nurse's office, taking Hiro's spot in the room.
It would seem...
I'd gather that something happened. Kyoko, please! You have to stop Sakura.
Wait.
You don't need to stop me. I'm okay. I'm not going to do anything. I'm drawing a line. Right here and now.
Drawing a line?
Goodbye.
Wait, Sakura! Hina sprang into action, leaving the nurse's office to chase after Sakura. The only ones left were... Kyoko? Are you still mad? Yeah, I think
That's fine.
it's fine. Huh?
Whew.
About that issue we discussed earlier? It doesn't matter. Then do you forgive me for not being able to talk about it?
In other words,
You could have told me about Sakura and Monokuma fighting, but you stayed quiet. You were only thinking of Sakura, and that's why you didn't tell me, right? You didn't want to confuse everyone until you could talk to her and be sure of what you saw. That's what you were thinking, and that's why you didn't tell me, right? Yeah. To think like that.
I wouldn't have expected such arrogance from you.
I love you, Kyoko, so much. What?
Because...
Ultimately, that means you don't trust me. No, that's not it. But if that's how you feel, I can't really change your mind. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
It's mine, I've already forgotten about it. Besides,
And I...
may have overreacted. Huh?
Anyway...
It's over and done with. Like I said, let's just forget about it. Okay. Thank you. Ah, whoops, I'm hitting the wrong button. Crap. What is it you wanted to talk to me about?
Indeed.
Actually, I'd like you to come somewhere with me. I have business there. Where?
So...
Just come with me and you'll find out. I guess, but...
Shall we go?
Well then, shall we get going? With her typical indifference, Kyoko turned and walked away, setting a brisk pace. Kyoko! I hurried to catch up. She walked ahead in silence, and in silence, I chased her, and eventually we arrived. The dressing room! So there's something else you mentioned.
Indeed.
That's right. It has to do with alter ego. But you said we didn't need alter ego anymore.
Wrong.
I didn't say we didn't need him. I just said he had done his job. Besides, it's not us that needs alter ego. He has business with us. Huh?
Right.
Alter ego asked me to bring others to come see him. Apparently he has something he wants to ask us. Alter ego wants to ask us something? Oh, why am I looking at that? The laptop is right that goddamn hell there. Hello. Oh, so it's the two of you? Kyoko and Makoto? Kyoko's fingers glided across the keyboard. Is two not enough?
Thank you.
No, it's okay! Two should be plenty. But what is it he wants to ask us?
Indeed.
Let's find out, shall we? Kyoko typed in the question. What did you want to ask us?
So,
Oh yeah, so, I'd like you to take me somewhere where you can connect me to the school network.
What?
What? Kyoko and I quickly glanced at each other. She replied, why?
you see,
Well, you said my job was done, right? Oh! Yeah, that's fact. Yeah, I don't think I've gone I think I did go over that actually when Jill showed up for the first time, that they actually have completely different VAs. And it's really enjoyable listening to both of them work. They all have a really nice spin on the character. Just stop here? Saying I finished my work?
but
I don't want
I
that.
want to be able to help.
I want to keep being helpful to everyone. I want to work as hard as everyone else so that we can all get out of here.
That's right.
That's what Master would want too. So to help everyone else, to solve the mystery of the school,
That's right.
the only way I can help is if you connect me to the school's network. But if you did that, that's basically suicide. I'm positive the mastermind would find out about it. They'd find you and they'd... You agree, right, Kyoko?
So,
I realize how dangerous it could be. But still, I have to do this.
but
I'm scared, but I can handle it. I don't really understand why, but
still,
when I think about everyone else, my courage starts to grow. You might think I'm just some inhuman AI, but it's true. So it's okay.
I'm gonna
If
do
it's
my
for the
best.
sake of everyone else, I won't be afraid. I couldn't help but get lost in that voice. It was just too committed. Too admirable. Too fragile.
Hey,
You remember what you asked before, Makoto? You asked what the difference is between a person and a program, right? Yeah!
certainly.
When I talk to Alter Ego, I don't know. I have no idea how to answer that question. I think maybe that's a question even the program's creator can't answer. But I can say this.
Correct.
There's no question that Alter Ego is our friend. Kyoko, to be honest, I didn't want Alter Ego to push himself anymore. Because if we take any more risks, the Mastermind really will notice it. Yeah, Erin Fitzgerald. She does Jill. Yeah, she's the older woman who does the Jill voice and does that, like, absolute, those crazy vocal acrobatics with that character. It's an absolute pleasure listening to her work in this game.
Makoto.
Let's do it, Makoto. Let's connect Alter Ego to the network. But
Hey,
he's our friend, so I want to take his feelings into consideration. And he says that he wants to fight alongside his friends.
now,
If you were in his place, could you just sit by and do nothing in this situation? If you saw everyone else fighting and doing their best, could you just look the other way? Or would you stand up? Stand up tall next to everyone else and tell them you're their friend. Hey, are you guys fighting? If it's about me, please don't.
I want to believe in myself.
I want to be able to say, I know I can do this.
Leave it to me.
Listen,
Besides, there's one place where the mastermind might not notice. One place?
that's right.
Remember, there's one place besides here where there's no surveillance camera. A room without a surveillance camera. That's it! The secret room you told me about! Where I had my head split open! Of course! It's the perfect place! Definitely remember there was no surveillance camera in there.
Indeed.
And I do believe you can connect to the network from there. I remember seeing an Ethernet port on the wall. However, just because there's no camera there doesn't mean there's no danger. There's no way to be sure that the mastermind isn't monitoring the network somehow. We'll also have to move Alter Ego, and the mastermind may spot us going into the secret room. If they pick up on any of this, then it's all over. You're right.
That's what we have to do.
But despite all that, I still think we need to try.
Correct.
Because that's our best chance of finding any new clues. Kyoko. In that case, will you let me carry him? There's no way you can hide him with what you're wearing, right? So let me do it. Yeah. I mean, again, if you don't go back and, like, watch the stuff that I did before, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Basically, he went in the secret room at Kyoko's behest, checked out some files, found some mysterious note that said you cannot leave, and it was in what I think was basically a yearbook. And then fucking a luchador in a lab coat appeared behind him and split his head open. Which is what led him to walking out of there, spotting Sakura and Monokuma fighting in the gym.
It's true.
Okay, then I'll leave it to you. Thank you.
So then...
Let's get started. It's gonna be a little cramped for you, Alter Ego. Bear with us, okay? We started packing him up right away. I closed the laptop and stuffed it underneath my jacket. It tickles somehow. Shh! You can't talk right now! Well, yeah, it's obviously they're not addressing it, but if I was Makoto, I'd be like, yeah, sure, perfect. Let's go right to that place where I literally had a near-death experience with someone beating me over the fucking skull with a pipe. Or all for it. Let's put this valuable laptop person into there. I hope they don't meet the lead pipe, because the difference between myself and them is they might not survive it. Your command has been implemented. Good. To have him react like a machine like that all of a sudden, I didn't know how to react.
Makoto.
In the secret room, there were a bunch of different cables in one of the desk drawers. So there might be a network cable in there?
However...
Assuming the mastermind hasn't taken it already. Well, all we can do is go and check for ourselves.
It's true.
Alright, so... we need to jump straight to the second floor? Yes, second floor. And straight into the middle.
Hey.
Hey, Makoto?
Why?
Are you sure all the documents are gone? I refuse to believe you. Go and check again! What?
Listen to me.
Just hurry up and go! To make sure you don't run off, I'm gonna wait right here. Oh, I get it. She's acting. She was so forceful, I thought I'd made her mad again somehow.
Just a second.
Why are you just standing there? Hurry up and go! Right?
So then...
And be thorough. I'm counting on you. And into the janitor's closet we go. Okay, first we have to find a network cable. According to Kyoko, there should be a bunch of cables in this drawer. Found it! This is a network cable, right? I don't know. You tell me, boy. Now we just have to connect alter ego. I immediately got to work. I pulled out the laptop and connected it to the Ethernet port with the cable. And that should do it.
That's right.
Yeah, I think it works.
Leave it to me.
Just leave the rest to me. I swear I'll find something. I might even be able to connect to the outside world. If I can, I'll see if I can call for help. So please just wait a little while longer.
I'm gonna
Just
do
hold
my
tight.
best.
Put your faith in me. As I was about to leave, I decided to leave him with one last thing. No matter what, we get out of here. You and all the rest of us as friends.
Huh?
Friends? Even me?
Thank you.
Thank you, Makoto.
Makoto.
How'd it go? Well, it went okay, but the documents were gone, just like I told you. That probably was an unintentional mix of acting and real feelings.
Correct.
I see. Then there's nothing left for us here.
Goodbye.
Before I knew it, Kyoko was walking away. She wasn't acting anymore, that much was for sure. Kyoko!
What?
Yes? So we're just gonna split up?
Why is that?
Of course, I have no reason to stay with you at this point. Well, maybe, but isn't that a little too direct?
Whew.
Should I hesitate and fumble or something? Or fumble for something to say? You're so high maintenance. That's not what I meant. I just had more I wanted to talk to you about. Like, what are you going to do about Sakura?
It's true.
Well, something has to be done. It's true.
However...
But the way things are right now, there's no way to persuade anyone. They don't have the mind to listen. And what should we...
So...
If we can find some new clue, that would likely change the situation. That's all we can hope for right now. Which is why alter ego...
Correct.
All I can do is wait. Believe in our friends. You're right. It's our only option. We parted ways, and I headed back to my room. I'm kinda tired, so I laid down in bed. Maybe it was because of the stress of moving alter ego, but I was just way more tired than I realized. So before long at all, I'd completely dozed off. Ding dong! Sharp sound of the doorbell pierced my sleepy haze and pulled me back to the real world. Ding dong! Ding dong!
Makoto.
Makoto, get out here. Kyoko, what's going on?
Indeed.
Hina just came to see me, and she was white as a ghost. It sounds like something happened. What? As soon as I heard those words, my heart started to beat a little faster. Suddenly, found myself wide awake. She said for us to come to the rec room. The rec room? Okay, let's hurry. Hello. Hello, Kyoko! You know, what's wrong? Something's not right. The rec room! What's inside? There was a window on the rec room door, and I hurried to look inside. And when I did... Sakura? Is she unconscious? She's sitting up in the chair like she's bowing her head.
Hey.
What's going on? Did something happen to her?
Huh?
I was just walking past. Happened to notice her through the window. But I couldn't get the door open. I tried knocking. I tried calling her name. She wouldn't respond.
Huh?
So what should we do? What are we gonna do?
Anyway...
First of all, we need to get in that room. But the door's locked, right? And if we break in, we'll be violating school regulations.
Listen to me.
We're going to force our way in. I just said
wrong.
The door isn't locked. It's not locked because the rec room doesn't have a lock. Huh? Then why?
It would seem...
Feels like the door is pressing up against something inside the room. Is it the chair? Chair?
In other words...
Either way, the door isn't locked, which means as far as I can tell, the rule doesn't apply. Then there's no problem if we break in?
Indeed.
Let's smash the window. That should be the fastest way in. Okay, I'll go get something to break it with. Wait, right here. Inside the rec room, Sakura still hadn't moved an inch. She's just unconscious, right? Is she okay? I mean, it's Sakura, so I'm sure. Kyoko didn't reply. There was only silence. That silence didn't last long. Here! Found the room. In the classroom. Use it.
Makoto.
You can handle this, right, Makoto?
Please!
Come on, please hurry! Okay, you two stand back. I took hold of the broom and swung it hard as I could. Aiming directly at the window, all it took was one solid hit. Crash. The window shattered into 100 pieces, scattering across the rec room floor. I stuck my hand through the now open window and started jostling the chair leaning against the door. The chair's pretty heavy, but if I can just... I pushed on it with all my strength. Finally, the knob turned. Sakura! I ran up to her as fast as I could, but the moment I laid my hand on her... all I felt was cold death. I could only feel the last lingering warmth of a living body. Life had abandoned Sakura's body. And then...
A body has been discovered! After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like...
Oh, we're in for the wild one, boys! Deadly life begins.
Huh? Sakura's dead? She's really dead?
I heard him talking, but my eyes stared steadily forward. I could only look on at Sakura's dead body. We didn't make it in time. It's happened again. Muttering to herself, Kyoko began to gently inspect Sakura's body. I wondered, was she confirming that Sakura really was dead? Checking for pulse or reaction? I have to go get them. I have to get the others. On shaky legs, Hina left the rec room. And Why? Why did this have to happen? That's all I could say. I repeated over and over again. To examine Sakura's body. I just stood there motionless behind her while she checked Sakura's corpse. Time passed. While I stood there, unable to do a thing, time just passed. After I don't know how long, I got everyone.
What?
Ogre!
Yes.
Oh, so she's dead, huh?
I see.
Sakura's been killed. I see. As soon as they arrived, Kyoko began.
Just a second.
You heard the announcement just now, right? So you know what this means.
Interesting.
Sakura was murdered. And by someone in this very room. Yeah, I mean, I like that game a lot. I call Byakuya. Is that what you were going to say?
Huh?
No. Whoever killed her, it's not just someone in this room.
It's your fault!
It's one of you. Hiro, Byakuya, Toko, one of you killed Sakura. What? You're accusing us before we've even begun the investigation? I don't need to investigate anything. Because you hated her. You hated the sight of her.
I won't forgive you.
You did it. I know it. You know it?
Ba-bum, ba-bum. Jeez. I didn't know your power level would increase by that much just by getting mad.
What the heck?
What are you doing here?
Come on!
It's obvious. I'm here to hand out my little murder flyer.
It's the Monokuma file!
Yay! Don't get so mad, Miss Asahino. You're gonna ruin that lewd little face of yours. Now then, with that, Hold on. There's something I want to ask you. It was you, wasn't it? You killed Sakura.
Say what?
Uh-huh. Sakura wanted to challenge the mastermind to a duel. Maybe you and her fought again.
In other words...
Then I killed her? Sorry, not quite. Actually, not even close. That whole thing is totally irrelevant now. Sakura came to the most regrettable end without even getting the chance to finish things with me.
Phew.
Which, thank God for that. Saved me the trouble of having to go through with our little fight. Because even for someone like me, it would have been no mean feat to take down a behemoth like that.
Hey,
I gotta tell you, I was actually pretty worried. I mean, she'd violated a rule by attacking me in the first place. I wasn't able to punish her.
well, darn.
I don't know who it was, but whoever the Blacken is this time, I owe you one.
What is this?
You owe them one. Oopsie! Before you get all pissy potty at me, you better figure out who did it first.
Shing!
I mean, your lives are all on the line, right?
What is this?
What the hell? He owes them one?
I won't forgive
Hate
you.
him. Hate this whole thing. I, for one, am glad it was Sakura. She was working for the mastermind after all. How can you say that now? Sorry, I don't have time for your squabble. The next game has already begun. If you want to be angry at someone, be angry at whoever killed Sakura.
Anyway,
Right now, our top priority needs to be uncovering Sakura's killer. If we can't do that, we're all dead. Then let's decide who will stand guard this time. I'll do it. You know, I'm okay. Just let me handle it. Besides, I want to be here with Sakura.
That's fine.
Okay, Hina is guard number 1, but we need one more. Kyoko, that's you.
what?
Me? You're always a thorn in my side. This time, just stand by and watch quietly. Consider that an order. An order?
That's fine.
Fine, I'll stay behind. Then settled. Let's begin, shall we? Hold on! Before that, there's something I want to say.
What?
Which is... Hiro, Byakuya, Toko, none of you are allowed to step foot in the crime scene. What?
It's your fault!
What if you killed Sakura?
I won't forgive
Won't
you.
let someone like that come anywhere near her.
Stop talking.
Don't be stupid. Our lives are in just as much danger as yours. We have every right to investigate. I don't care what you say. I'm not letting the one who killed Sakura anywhere near her. Even if it means I have to use force, you're not getting in here. Well, it appears further discussion would be a waste of time. How about a compromise?
It's all clear now.
I won't ask you to let all of us in. Just let me. What? You don't really care, do you? You're both useless anyway.
Yep.
Nope, don't really care.
Aha!
I'd rather spend my time coming up with another splendid fantasy involving Master anyway. And you, Hero, do you really object?
If you're gonna go that far, what can I do? I mean, I don't have anything to hide, so why should I care?
It's all clear now.
Thing is decided.
What are you saying?
Nothing's decided.
Calm down.
I know how you feel, Hina, but you should agree to his request. But
Hey,
to find out who killed Sakura.
correct.
For those of us still alive, and to honor Sakura's memory. Fine, guess that's okay. But no matter what, Byakuya, you absolutely aren't allowed to touch her. Naturally, who would want to touch a filthy dead body?
Listen,
That's enough fighting. We need to focus on the investigation from here on out. Everyone, keep this in mind. If we can't uncover Sakura's killer,
listen to me.
all of us face execution. Finding out who killed Sakura. It's not a matter of hoping we can do it. If we want to survive, we have to do it. It's a kind
kind of hopeless hope. We have no choice but to just do it. Investigate begins. I better check the Monokuma file before anything else. The victim was Sakura Ogami. The time of death is estimated to be around 12 noon. The body was discovered in the rec room on the 3rd floor of the school. Oh, is that right? There's no evidence of a strong blow to the victim's head. No other injuries were noted. However, it seems that at some point the victim suffered from violent vomiting of blood.
Hey.
I think the case this time might be a challenge. Why is that?
So...
The only way into the rec room is the door we just came through. And that door has been jammed shut with a chair from inside the rec room, which means the killer would have had to escape somehow after barring the door. So, the door was blocked from inside, and there was no way in or out until we broke the window. Just like zero escape, right?
In other words,
this is a classic locked room murder. Locked room murder? I guess you might see this kind of thing a lot in mystery movies or books or whatever. But could it really happen in real life? And right before our very eyes like this?
Hey.
Are you curious about, to hear more about a locked room murder entails? Sure, if you don't
That's
mind.
Fine.
When you break down this kind of murder mystery, there are 4 basic types. The first type is when the locked room is created after the actual crime scene or crime is committed. This simply means the killer commits his crime, then through some special method seals the room. This mainly involves some sort of trick involving the locking of the room. Basic approaches include using a string or a simple mechanism. There are a number of variations. So for that, all we'd have to do is check the door to see if that's what it was, right?
Correct.
The second type is when the locked room already exists before the crime is committed. Secret passage, maybe. You might be onto something there. You just might be onto something.
In other words,
basically the killer uses a special contraption or tool from outside to target the victim inside. You push a switch and it fires a handgun. You shoot an arrow through a gap in the door, something like that.
However,
but in this case, that doesn't seem to fit. There are no guns or arrows in the school, and the door doesn't have any gap that would allow it. Right? Yeah, I know. Byaku is horrible. I love him so much. Yeah, I think we can probably cross that one off the list.
It's true.
The third type is the killer stays in the room until it's opened up. What do you mean by that?
In other words,
they stay hidden, and when the door is opened, they use the confusion to blend in with the group. They pretend they showed up along with everyone else, and that's that. That sounds like it could have been possible, maybe.
It's true.
And then the fourth and final type is it wasn't actually a locked room at all. Not a locked room.
In other words,
by that I mean there is actually an alternate escape route somewhere in the room. Aha! You see this a lot in novels and things, but in reality it's generally not possible. Then you think we can cross that one off the list too?
Indeed.
I believe so, yes. So when it comes to locked room mysteries, those are the basics. So there are 4 possibilities. Then Kyoko, which of those 4 choices seems most likely in this case?
It's true.
It's a good question. Answering that should be our primary focus during this trial. But right now I can't really say. I see. The way the killer set up the locked room. Until I figured that out, the truth behind Sakura's death will stay hidden. It's definitely a tough mystery. I need to concentrate and investigate as much as I can. For Sakura, if nothing else. And so it begins. So it begins. But we're going to go ahead and save that for next time. So, thank you all for joining me during this session of Danganronpa, and I will check you all later. You guys have a good one.